In the heart of the desert, Annie the armadillo and her brother Arlo were enjoying a quiet afternoon. Annie loved exploring the vast desert, but Arlo preferred staying closer to home, enjoying the shade and safety of their burrow. Annie had a new idea. She excitedly said, "Arlo, wouldn't it be fun to explore beyond our burrow? I heard there's a beautiful oasis just over that hill. We could see sparkling water and tall, green trees." Arlo replied, nervously, "I don't know, Annie. The desert is big and kind of scary. What if we get lost? What if something happens to us?" Annie encouraged him, "Come on, Arlo. We're strong and tough, like all armadillos." After a little more convincing, Arlo reluctantly agreed to go on the adventure. He sighed and said, okay. Let's go, but only for a little while, alright?" With their shells glistening in the sun, the two armadillos set off toward the hill. As they walked, Annie's excitement grew. She loved the idea of discovering new places and seeing what lay beyond the familiar desert. "Look at the sky, Arlo. It's so blue and endless. I bet we're going to find something amazing," she exclaimed. As they made their way up the hill, they suddenly heard a fluttering sound above them. Annie looked up and saw Eddie the eagle soaring through the sky, gliding gracefully on the warm desert breeze. Eddie called out, "Hello, Annie and Arlo. What are you two up to today?" Annie replied excitedly, "We're going on an adventure, Eddie. We're going to find the oasis on the other side of the hill." Arlo, uncertainly, added, "It's a long way, Eddie. What if we get tired or lost?" Eddie swooped down and reassured them, "Don't worry, Arlo. The desert may be big, but there's always a way if you keep your eyes open." Annie smiled and nudged Arlo gently. She knew that with a little courage and the right attitude, they could do anything. The two armadillos continued their journey, the hill now just ahead of them. They reached the top of the hill and looked out over the vast desert. As far as they could see, the land stretched out before them, but just a little farther ahead, something sparkled in the sunlight, an oasis. Annie whispered in awe, "Look, Arlo. There it is. The oasis." Arlo, amazed, responded, "Wow, it's beautiful. I didn't think we'd actually find it." The two armadillos carefully made their way toward the oasis. As they got closer, they saw the sparkling water and the tall, green trees swing in the breeze. The air was cool and fresh, and they could hear the soft sounds of birds chirping in the distance. "This is even better than I imagined. Let's dip our toes in the water." Annie grinned. Arlo, sitting down by the water, admitted, "I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad we came. It's nice to take a break and enjoy something new." Just then, a little mouse named Mia scurried up to them, her tiny paws tapping on the rocks. She had been watching the armadillos from the trees and wanted to join in on the fun. Mia asked excitedly, "Wow, this place is amazing. I didn't know there was an oasis out here. How did you find it?" Annie, smiling, replied, "We followed our curiosity and didn't give up. We knew it would be worth it to explore." As the sun began to set, the armadillos and Mia the mouse sat by the water, enjoying the peaceful beauty of the oasis. They realized that sometimes the best adventures come when you step outside your comfort zone and follow your curiosity.